Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of the Pesky Plumbers podcast. I am here today with these four beautiful people, going from left to right on my...
So basically, the plot twist of Xenoblade Chronicles is
no,
that
he's actually
Xenoblade
doing
and
God, dude,
Conquest,
no.
to be honest, we're never enemies. It's just
Wait
that
a
Xenoblade wanted
minute,
to be a
yo,
dickhead.
chill. Wait
Damn!
Why
We're gonna
are
restart
you
the podcast.
spoiling?
Damn, bro. I come back after like 4 episode hiatus and we
Yeah.
start with this shit?
Why are you spoiling Xenoblade? How
Whoa.
dare you?
I was actually doing it though. You may want to.
I'm not redoing this. We're going in. No warning
Okay.
either. If people get spoiled, it's your fault.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright.
If people get spoiled, Sonic, you were too slow.
Alright.
You
Yeah,
see,
bro. In the words of Sonic, they were too slow. They should have beat the game
yeah,
faster.
you're right. It's almost about to be a year.
Ah,
Yeah, it's,
you're
true.
right.
It's already been...
True.
It's already been 10 months
Yeah,
already,
bro.
so yeah, that definitely. Well, it's about to be 11. Excuse me. But anyways, going from left to right, introduce yourselves.
Finally, big mommy
This
milkers.
motherfucker.
Hold up.
I already hate him.
All right, bro.
I thought that was supposed to be a funny
Hey, bro,
intro.
look, mommy milk.
It is funny.
How?
Yes.
You're
How is it?
trending on
How
Twitter.
is it funny? All you're doing is funneling my
Hey.
addiction.
Yes.
All right, next.
Yes.
All right, so basically, if you got spoiled of Xenoblade Chronicles, that's technically your fault because really you should have played the game originally, and if you had no access to it, well then pirate
pirate
it because that's what Nintendo wants you to
Bro,
do.
just do what people do with Persona.
Ah.
They play the game, but what they mean by play is they just watch the cutscenes on YouTube, bro.
Exactly.
Ah, Persona.
Oh,
Oh
by
my
the way, my name is
cringe.
actually a SabdierZ.
On the YouTube.com.
Yes.
It's just-
Oh yeah, no, sorry. The full name is SabdierZ at YouTube.com. There you go. That is the
okay,
full tag.
understandable. And then coming back after 4 episodes was good, my boy.
Yeah, what's up, guys? It's your boy Wagamichi.
Walu-
I mean Waluigi. I mean, it's your boy Pluto.
Waluigi.
Bro, look.
I'd believe it.
I mean, to
It's
be
all-
fair, when this originally was conceptualized, I was the
Yeah, true, he
Waluigi
was.
of the group.
He
Yes.
was.
True.
And
True,
then we
actually.
have
Oh, does that make me the Wario? I'm
you know
pretty
what? If
big.
I mean, we got 8
I
members
mean-
here, so it's I think
I mean,
we gonna have to come up with more Mario
Exactly,
characters
shit.
at this point.
All right, so basically, we get Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, Doctor Mario. I think he's different. Construction Mario. What other occupations is
Dr.
Mario
He's a
taking?
golfer. He's a builder.
He's
You're delaying the inevitable.
he's also a cat.
He
in some
enslaved
cases,
the
yeah,
UK.
you're-
I don't know. A toy
Oh,
entrepreneur.
Yeah, he's also an animal. He's also an animal tamer
True,
and
you're
circus
right.
runner.
All right, then the last person, the French
Alright.
over here, who on April Fool's Day went to his accent.
I
I
hate my
understand.
life.
Matt.
I was supposed to talk like this throughout the whole day, and it was horrible. I hate it.
How many
Yeah.
how many years did you shave off your lifespan going back to your original tongue, bro?
Probably around 30.
I find it funny that
Damn.
you know
That's rough.
there may be a time where we will record this on April 1st. One day, and the entire time. And one time, VieuxCrouton will be just speaking
Oh,
in the
no.
language of
Exactly.
French the entire time.
Hey, bro, like,
Never.
just like how there'll be one day where we will get to episode 69, and I'm gonna make sure to release that on 420. Like, on God, when we get to episode 69, that's gonna be on 420.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna
Well,
we're gonna release episode 68 and 70, but
Hey,
that episode won't be released until.
Episode 69 coming on 4/20/2022. We got a lot of recording to do.
Yeah.
anyways, I didn't finish
Oh,
plugging
no.
myself. So
Bro,
basically,
wait, what are you
can follow me
doing?
on Twitter.
That's at the
and-
end.
Wait, why are you shilling early?
The shillings at the end.
Hey, bro, follow my boy at Twitter and
Bro,
MySpace,
wait a
SoundCloud,
second.
Facebook.
Bro, the French really got
I
to.
didn't have a MySpace.
All right.
Why are you bringing
You're right,
MySpace?
Travis. Let me go make a MySpace account right now.
Why am I bringing up MySpace, bro?
No.
Bruh.
I don't
All
know.
right, so
I figured I'd bring up one dead thing at
Understandable.
least.
All right, so as always, when we start this, how are y'all doing?
I am playing
Fine.
Genshin
Okay, so yeah,
Impact.
he doesn't.
I
Yo,
don't
you
have
know
a
what?
venti. You
For
told
those
me
that
I
are
would get
watching
John,
this, yeah,
and I did.
For those that are watching this, don't follow me on Twitter, which you should. Basically, Crouton over here posted our DMs about how he had enough to pull and everything, and I'm just like, you're gonna get Gene, and he got a 5-star. And what did you get?
Yeah, it's funny, like how it started, because I was like, oh my god, it's venti, and then no, it was Gene, and I want to die.
Well, yeah, you got Animo. It just wasn't the one you were looking for.
But you know what? Gene is pretty cool, actually, so I'm not that
Understandable.
pissed.
Hey, bro, look,
Just a
Rosaria's
tiny
coming
bit.
out, so you can pull for her, bro.
Cool. Cool. I thought she was
Yeah,
pretty
fair
hot.
enough.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, just put money in the game, bro.
Yeah, $100.
But I'm pretty much just waiting for all the lolly characters, as
Wait a
sus as
minute.
that sounds. I just need a
Oh,
whole
that's right.
lolly team.
Yao,
I
Yao,
need the
just wait
lolly
for-
Avengers.
But what about all
The
you?
Lolly Avenger.
Yeah, I'm
What
waiting
about
for
all
Yao.
y'all? Like when it comes to like gaming, what have y'all been doing? Understandable.
Monster
which
Hunter.
We'll be talking about. Don't worry.
Yo, same here.
Bro, I'm literally just sitting here playing Dragalia Lost in the background on auto while I'm downloading
Yo,
Dead
Dead
by
by
Daylight.
Yo, same here. The game's
Understandable.
fun.
Wow.
All right, boys. So you ready to get into the topics today? No. Okay,
No.
that's it. All right. Thank you for coming.
You know, I mean, you're gonna have to like give
A
me a
little
little
bit.
bit, cause like, yeah, because remember when I said, as a joke. Actually, no, I'll surprise you guys. Just
I'm
let's
very
just keep
scared
going.
now, but
All right,
I have
let's
a
get into these
surprise.
let's get into these hot topics, and we're not talking about goth apparel.
Oh my god.
Oh,
bro.
we're not talking about Floor
Yo,
from
Floor-
Fire Emblem.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, she's really hot. Am I right?
We're not. We ain't talking about Gunther from
Oh
Fire
my
Emblem Hero.
god, bro. Why are we doing this?
Why we talking about Fire Emblem?
Barbecue. Let's go. Secret time.
It's like, yo, bro. Crest of Flames, literally just a discount Fire
Yo,
Emblem.
I
That's
can't
crazy.
believe it, man. All right, so let's get to the first topic here, which are probably one of the shortest topics here. That's why we're getting out of the way. So we had 3 game presentations this March and all that stuff. We had the New Games Plus Expo, the Future Games Show, and the Square Enix Presents. And we're going to talk about how amazing they all are. Right, guys?
Huh?
I'm sorry. What were we talking about?
I'm sorry. I tuned out after New Games
Damn,
Plus
bro.
Expo.
Like, I'm assuming none of y'all watched that. And if you...
Well, I did watch the Square Enix
Yeah.
presents, but that's all. That's pretty much it.
I watched the last 2 New Games Plus Expo. I
Understandable.
could.
Like, I'm pretty sure if y'all did watch it, you probably just forgot what happened, bro.
All
yeah,
right.
It
no,
wasn't that bad.
I
Yeah, no,
vouch
most
for that.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm
I vouch
sorry,
for that.
but you know what? Let's just talk
Yo,
about
you were-
something more interesting. So, remember when I said you can
Oh,
follow
no.
my MySpace?
No.
Did you really make a
Oh
MySpace?
my god.
No.
Dear.
God.
Did you make a mice? Wait a minute. I need to see this.
I thought that MySpace was completely gone, like wiped from the
you
face of the
really-
earth.
No, it's still there.
It's still there.
No, it's
People
still
just don't know how to
there.
use it.
I think the thing was it died, right? And then they tried to bring it back and it failed because Facebook and other social media was already too far ahead of it at
This
this point,
dude
so
made
it
the
died
best-
again.
the best part, my first name in it is SabdierZ, the last name is
Bruh.
YouTube.
Oh my god.
And look at that. And the profile picture is the smiling Ryu.
Man.
Nice.
Yes, I just see it. I'm
This
crying.
dude really did this, man. I can't believe it.
At least you got an extra thing to shill now.
I'm not
Yeah,
linking
bro.
that there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
bro. Who's really gonna go back to MySpace just to follow us, bro?
But back to the actual topic. Let's go
Okay,
back
so-
to like
But I got one more thing to
we're not
show.
only.
OnlyFans.
I'm
So
gonna.
Wait a minute.
We're never gonna get through the first
I have
topic.
several questions.
I'm sorry, but bro, like the Square Enix presents, unless you really cared about any of those things that they showed, which I
not true.
personally didn't. There's nothing
Wait, no, what
really
do you
to
mean,
talk-
bro?
like-
Look,
like,
kind of like
what
how
am
we
I
talked
supposed-
about with the fighting game thing, bro. They had the Ryu outfit and from for Fortnite, right? They did the same thing.
Fortnite, yeah, Tomb Raider, and no. The best part is that she's part of the Battle Pass, so you make more with your money. All right, but in all fairness, I will give credit to Fortnite on this. I do appreciate that. What they decided to do was that for Lara Croft, if you do buy a Battle Pass, you get 4 alternates
Yeah.
for her. So you get the reboot. You get like a different like you get I think the second game's design of her. You get a classic design, like it's like the modern model, but with the old design, and then you get
Yeah,
a
the PS1.
poly version of the
Yeah, the
There's a
PS1
polygon-
Lara Croft with the
Yo.
freaking triangle titties.
yeah.
Yo,
So,
let's go.
so
Yo.
I will say this, Fortnite, love it or hate it, I'm saying, bro, it's the greatest crossover of all time.
I hate
I'm not
I
even
hate
saying
it.
with gaming.
Yeah,
I'm saying of
exactly.
all
No.
time.
Dio
And I
hates it.
hate it.
But
Now, look,
the
I'm
only
just
other things I
saying-
remember from the Square Enix presents were
Joker.
what's it called? Was that new Life is Strange game? Which I don't know. I mean, I'm not big on it. I just know people are happy for it. That's about it. You're tired.
Nah, I'm not interested. The first Life is Strange will
I
always
just
be
can't-
superior.
It's not for me, you know.
But
What I
that's
mean?
just me.
Yeah, no, I mean, I mean, the first Life is Strange was all right. I wouldn't say it's my type of game. I did play through it, but I was like, just not my type of game. I respect what it did, but you know how sequelitis works. It starts off good, and then it gradually takes a downward
It
spiral
takes
as
a dive
time
into
goes
aquatic
on.
mine, but
Wrong take.
hey, aquatic, bro.
Bruh.
The other-
Aquatic
The other good game I think I
Oh my
remember
God.
from there was the Forspoken game, which actually looks pretty cool combat-wise and all that stuff. I don't know if you remember that one. That one actually
Yeah, it looked
pretty
really
That's,
good.
that's about it that I can remember from the Square Enix presents. Everything else. Oh no, wait, no, my bad. They had a bunch of Taito games, bro. They were the new Bubble Bobble,
Yo.
bro. Let's go.
All right, that was
Bubble.
all right. Legitimately, that was pretty much the only good announcement that they had in that entire
Yeah, I
presentation.
didn't even. I was like, wait, Taito.
Bugs.
I'm like, what is this? But other than that, I completely forgot about what else they showed off in the Square Enix presents. Don't ask me anything about the future game show. I completely
I didn't watch
forgot.
it.
Like I recall, like there was barely anything of importance there.
Yeah, no, there wasn't. I should know.
Yeah,
I
and then
watched
the last one.
it. I almost fell
No,
asleep.
I don't blame you. I mean, I think the only reason I was able to like keep up with it because like I was doing something else, so that was just playing in the background. And then the other thing was New Games Plus
I wish
Expo,
I
which I
thought
think
of
they
that.
showed some cool stuff. Like for example, I think they showed off something related to Mary Skelter or something like that. I think it was like the newest one that's coming out. I'm not too sure.
I actually do like
Yes,
Mary
they had that
Skelter.
Pocky and Rocky. There's some new Pocky and Rocky game. I remember that one. They showed off some gameplay of Anji and what was it? I know for Guilty Gear Strive. They showed them off a little bit, and the only yeah, no, right. And then the only other one that I remember that was like the bigger one was what's this game called? Oh yeah, Azure Striker Gunvolt 3, I think it was. Which of course that game is looking sick as ever. But other than that, I completely forgot.
I know Justin
Yeah, he
lost
probably
his
definitely
mind.
did, which he should be here, but
Yeah, I guess you missed
exactly.
out on that.
SMH.
Yep.
We'll
Rest in
see
peace,
him
dude.
next time,
Rip.
maybe, hopefully. But
I have played the first Gunvolt, but
Pesky Plumbers Z.
bruh. I have played the first Gunvolt, and it's. I would say it's just not my kind of game. Like I'm trash at this game because you have to multitask kind of in a way. You have to shoot and then all the
SabdierZ
ZR
just
button.
literally just probably he's
It's-
probably like
I'm very bad.
he's probably like
Yeah, no, like Justino's like,
have you not played Mega Man
bro,
Zero
you
or Mega
suck.
Man X? Alright, you know what? That's it.
No.
You know what? Come here.
No,
All right, so I therefore heard a similar
He got
I'm
up. He's
very
like,
bad. I
Oh,
said
woke
I'm
up, he's
very
like,
bad.
Look,
me
look,
alone.
I'm just gonna say this. I understand the game's not for everyone. However,
I never said it was a bad game.
I know, I didn't say that you said that at all.
Yes, you
Um,
did.
no, but what I am saying is, gotta give it a chance. All right, like Mega Man Zero One, it's kind of eh. Like, I mean, they're like 1 and 2 aren't bad games, but 3 is just so much better, and then 4, it's kind of like it's like less bad 3, which is still good, but yeah, because 4 does a lot of things that I just did not agree with. They also included a power up that should have been cool, but that actually sucks. The zero chip, uh, kind of blows. Not gonna lie.
man, it's like, but other than that, when it comes to these 3 presentations that we had, honestly, I just thought they were alright. You know what I mean? They were just there. I don't remember really much of them. I think the worst one was definitely Future Game Show. Honestly, like, at least with the other 2, I can remember what some of the stuff that happened there. Future Game Show, I just completely forgot it existed, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. You guys have anything else you want to add from this, or you just want to move on already?
Let's just go.
Understandable. You just want to go. Understandable. All right. So let's go to the next topic here. So the next topic we're gonna talk about is our thoughts here, because compared to the previous podcast, we weren't able to talk about Strikers since we really haven't played too much of it. And now Monster Hunter Rise is out, so we're just going to combine both those together. So, for those that have played Monster Hunter Rise and Persona 5 Strikers, what do you guys think?
Yes.
Motherfucker just said yes and didn't even explain.
That's really good.
All right.
Really good.
All right, really cool.
Man. Alright, no, for real though. So what do you guys think of those two games? Let's start off with Strikers, since that's the first one that came out. What do you guys thoughts on Strikers?
Oh, good.
Anyone go jump
who
in?
goes first?
Theo, you go first. I'll go after you.
All right, so I guess let's just go from the ones who didn't go too deep. So I didn't go too deep into Strikers. I only finished the first jail.
That's a spoiler.
Jesus fucking Christ! This game is hard as balls. It will staple your balls to the wall, and then just crush them.
I will say.
Jeez.
Makoto got that royal
my
touch.
I died so many times in this game. It's not even funny. In Persona 5 Royal, I think I died like 3 times. But here, I died more than 15 times. On the first jail.
Understandable.
Yikes.
And it's normal difficulty. So, yeah.
You might need to get
That
good.
was great.
No, but I definitely understand where he's coming from.
Bruh. Nah,
It definitely is
ooh,
more
can't
difficult.
say
It's not
that.
like your typical Warriors game where every basic enemy just kind of like, as soon as you hit them, they start flying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they just get like staggered, or just they just
Yeah,
stay
they're
like
mostly
this.
staggered.
Yeah, they don't go flying. Like, if you're expecting a Warriors game experience, you're in the wrong neighborhood. No, we're talking like the enemies. They will make you like you are the Warriors enemy. You know what
they're
I'm
the
saying?
ones that like throw you
Like,
everywhere.
you're gonna get screwed up. Yeah.
Everybody gangster till the pixie almost 2 shots.
We'll get to that later.
Oh
We'll
my
get to that later.
god, bro.
But what's it called? No, but I definitely can see where he's coming from though, because like the game, it doesn't have that stagger. Every enemy has like a shield kind of thing. You have to like kind of hit their weakness in order to bring him down and everything. But it's definitely not your typical Warriors game where you can just press one button and win, easy clap. Because once you get to certain enemies, oh boy, they will kick your ass, bro. Especially when you beat the game. When you beat the game, do all the requests and unlock New Game Plus. Merciless, they scale with what level you are. So you can be level 99 and get 2-shotted or 3-shotted by a pixie, bro. By a pixie just doing Zeo.
Bro,
while you're running around with Lucifer or something like that.
Let me tell you a little story. All right, so I leveled up everyone. I had level 99. before I started New Game Plus, right? I made Lucifer. I got all the good shit. All right.
Wow.
Wow, he's
Started New
spoiling.
Game Plus. Got the New Game Plus. Get that the first jail. I died to a jack-o'-lantern.
I died to what's it called, the first mini boss.
I was the first and
died
the
to the first
first mini
mini-boss.
boss. I died.
Wow.
Hey, bro, that thing's
On
crazy.
Merciless.
Like I got killed
Literally
by the first
one
mini
shot.
boss, like in Merciless. It was the bicorn that just did lunge. I got killed by lunge. Like, bro.
I don't remember
I know,
lunge
right?
doing
Bro,
that
no,
much
and not only
damage in
that, they
P5,
have
bro.
like increased chance of ailments every time I got hit by Bufu. I like guaranteed to be frozen. I'm like, bruh.
Oh, Aggie is really the worst because they have an increased chance for you to burn and your health will just slowly
Yeah, no,
drain
it's, like,
and then
absolutely crazy, bro. Like, let me tell you, like Strikers was fun, bro.
strike.
Strikers will strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah, no, exactly.
He's not wrong.
Like, I want to
He's
say it's
honestly
personally one of
not
my
wrong.
favorite Warriors games to have come out like ever now. Like it's like with each like Warriors game that's come out like that I've played at least. So I had Hyrule Warriors the original, then I got Fire Emblem Warriors, which I preferred playing over Hyrule Warriors. But then Hyrule Warriors: The Age of Calamity came out, that I prefer playing over both of those. And now Persona 5 Strikers is here, and I prefer playing that game over those other three. Like, God, I love Strikers, and I beat all the game, everything in the game. I'm not gonna go into spoilers because a certain someone here hasn't beaten it yet. But, you know what? Forget him. All right. So
someone needs to get
basically,
your
at the end of the game. No wait.
Okay, bye.
I'm kidding. But yeah, no, like definitely, you gotta beat it, dude. That game was super fun. But
Well, no
I'm
shit.
having a really good time
I
with this
do.
game, and I just think the challenge.
Bro, the challenge, bro. The challenge of Merciless is just, it's so satisfying, but still, it's crazy, bro.
No, I can't imagine Merciless when I'm struggling already in normal.
No,
like,
Theo,
Dude,
more than
even-
likely you're
even-
gonna get one shot. You
what
are
was
gonna
his
get one
name
shot.
again? Archangel? Was it Archangel? The guy in the red
not
suit?
no, that's
Like,
wait, red suit.
I was,
You talking about the red knight armor
yeah,
on
I
a
mean,
horse?
you know,
On a horse. That's I
yeah,
think,
red knight
what was his
armor.
name? Eligor? Oh, not
no,
on
not on
Eligor.
a horse. Not on a
'Cause-
horse. I think that's
Oh,
Legion,
Legion.
actually.
Because I'm like, if you're talking
Is
about
it Legion?
Arcane, is he like? Does he have wings? Yeah, like if he has
Yes.
yeah, okay, Archangel.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
I'm like, wait,
Archangel.
I don't remember
That's
Archangel having what's it called? Like,
Okay,
Because I don't remember. Is his armor red? Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no,
like a
it's
regular
not a red
medieval
suit,
armor.
it's red
his
wings.
wings that are kind
Sorry.
of red.
yeah,
Yeah, I screwed up. So,
that's Archangel.
yeah, so basically, when I got to this mini boss, which is in the first jail, don't worry,
Spoilers.
I'm not spoiling. I was very low on health, and everyone just kept getting one-shotted, like, and we were less than 25%
like,
on
bro-
health. Like sometimes this game is just like you have to play lame. You
I wouldn't
really
say it's
do.
lame. You gotta make
sometimes.
strategic
And it's
retreats. You know what I mean?
strategic retreats, which means
Bro, look.
play lame.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes play lame wins games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I have to fucking. Oh,
Man, no, like
God.
honestly,
You
like, the
gotta
game's,
do what
like,
you gotta
super,
do to
super
win,
fun.
bro.
I definitely recommend it. Is it better than Royal though? No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Of course
All right.
not.
So, does anyone have any other thoughts they want to say about Persona 5 Strikers? Grind.
Grind.
Okay.
Grinding. It's just
Yeah.
it's grind.
I mean, I
It's
wouldn't
a
say
Warriors
grind. I just
game.
beat
You
up
gotta
anything in
grind.
front of me. That's all you gotta do. That's what I do at least. All right.
Most Warrior
I mean,
games require
I
you
just
to
kill
grind,
everything that's in
so.
front of me, and I'm all set, pretty much. That's pretty much what I do. All right, so let's move on to the next game here, because I know two people here at least have played Rise, and now that Rise is out,
Yes.
what are your guys' thoughts on that game?
Start
Yes.
off, Jonathan.
Oh, okay. You want me to start? All right.
Oh,
So
damn,
basically,
really?
it's a bad game.
Yeah.
All right. No. But
Well,
JJ,
JJ,
good review,
guys.
yeah.
yeah,
Pack your
yeah,
bags, boys.
yeah. 2 words, bro. All right. So I'm having a lot of fun with it, especially with the charge rate. Oh, that feels so nice when you get the elements of discharge. It's very beginner friendly because it's kind of like World in a sort of sense. Theo mentioned it earlier. well, not earlier, but in the last podcast, that Monster Hunter Rise is more beginner friendly. You got the tutorials, you got the hunter's notes. Uh, when you're looking up the monster weaknesses, so much more accessibility than previous Monster Hunter games. So I give it that.
What about you,
Hmm.
Frenchman?
So, oh, okay. So when it comes to Rise, okay, so I have to say something, and since Justin is not here, I feel more comfortable saying it. But my favorite Monster Hunter World, my favorite Monster Hunter game, well, it's World. I had so much fun playing that game because, like, the way that I do things, there's so much verticality. The environment is so much more enjoyable and all that, which is something that, you know, uh, the typical Monster Hunter games, they don't really do that too much. So I definitely have a lot more fun with Monster Hunter World than all the previous Monster Hunter games. With Rise, they kind of brought that, but I feel like the environments are still too, they're kind of a mix of World and the old Monster Hunter games, where it's basically this huge area, and then with some things on the side to make you go up and down. And I feel like it's kind of a shame, to be honest. But
I think it looks nice.
yeah, no, I mean it looks nice, bro. The game graphically, it's I don't know if I should say this, but it's one of the best looking Switch games I've
That's the
seen in
RE
quite a
engine for
while.
you.
Um,
Yep.
yeah, no, this and it runs super smoothly. I don't even know how
Bro,
they
Capcom's is
managed to
great when
do
it comes to at
this.
least like when it comes to
Uh,
making stuff like this. Like
I don't even know
Mhm.
if it's 1080p, but it feels like it.
It should be 1080p
well,
docked,
Google's your answer,
if
boys. Let's go.
anything.
Yeah. But this game looks beautiful. The music is super nice. I love the hub music. I've never really thought about the Monster Hunter music too much until
Look, the only
this
one I
game
know is
came
din
out.
din 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 din
And
din 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 din.
That's
I mean
that's the
that's the
generic
main
theme, you
theme.
know.
Proof of
I'm glad
yeah,
they changed it up.
yeah, I like it. It's good, but
That's about it.
that's about it. Let's see you. Uh,
Mm.
but this one has so much more diversity, and it's very refreshing. When it comes to the wire bugs, I still need to get very used to it because like I'm trash. I don't know why. Uh,
Basically, ZL is basically a
yeah,
wire bug button.
yeah. ZL is what you do for the wire bugs. You can go up, you can go to the side and all that, and it's really cool. You can
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, but without the buildings. Yeah,
Spider-Man.
without the buildings, which is super nice. Um, but I really need to get used to it because I'm being trash right now.
Bro, just no
No,
no
Uh,
you'll
no no
get
no
used
no
to it.
no
It
no
just
no
takes
no
time.
not that. Don't say that. Get good. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
okay.
that and still it still takes time. You know, he'll get adjusted
I'll
to it
mention
eventually.
something here about my friend's
Yeah.
thoughts on Monster Hunter Rise.
Uh,
The one that like I've told you about him. He's not a big fan of World. He thought he said it became a little bit too casual and he couldn't really get into the game. Like he said it's beautiful and everything, but he just
mhm.
thought it was too casual and he's like he thought it was not that good. But Rise, I asked him his thoughts on it,
Yeah,
Rise,
like
and he was like, "This is what World. This is better than World, like 500%." Like he was like, "I love this game."
bro. I don't know why, but I still prefer
Oh, that means
World
you're
over
casual.
Rise,
Anyway,
to be honest, because
no, I'm kidding. I don't know
yeah,
anything,
I
so
guess you could say
I
that.
don't know. I don't know anything
Smash.
about monsters, so don't ask me.
I like
Oh,
Smash
you're a
Bros, I
oh,
guess.
that's a
Oh,
no,
but
no, no
anyways.
casual, casual. Doesn't play real fighting game.
Oh,
Yes. But so what I like over Rise in World is I guess the weapons feel nicer to use for some reason. Um
nice.
yeah, like the what's it called? The big blade, the great blade, is it?
The great sword.
Yeah, the great sword. It feels a lot nicer in Monster Hunter World for some reason. In Rise there's so much you need to completely time that, and it doesn't feel right in some aspects. But And then in the world, you can just go up the walls. You can interact with the environment a lot more, and it's so much casual stupidity. I love it. Uh, and Rise, who knows? Maybe I like it better when I get the hang of it, because I only played like 3 hours or
Wow, you're gonna
5.
get more.
So. Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
guys
I
have any other
should've-
final thoughts you
should've.
guys want to say about the game? No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no, no.
sorry, I
You're
went
fine.
too long.
You're good. Any final thoughts?
Get the
That's a
game.
nice thought.
Get the game.
What if I don't
Get,
want to get the game? What are you gonna do?
Yes. I'd say.
Oh, yo, Pog!
I'll
Let's go.
buy it. For...
Well,
Yo, person.
sounds like a personal problem if you ask me. But I would say if you don't really want to get into Monster Hunter, just play World. But if you really want to get into Monster Hunter and play with your friends,
Or alternatively,
get Rise.
or
They're both.
You can do both. You
or
can do that with both.
alternatively,
Yeah, you
just
can
buy
do
Marvel's
both.
Capcom Infinite and download the Monster Hunter DLC. There you go, babooey. Bro, look.
I don't think that's how it works.
All right,
don't
look,
talk-
look,
We
look,
don't
look,
talk
look,
about
look.
that.
I have simply one question:
What?
Yes.
Is the Rathlos armor in Rise?
Yes, sir.
The
There we go.
Rathalos is in Rise, therefore it should be in.
They
No,
got-
the Rathalos armor is in,
In Rise.
but the weapons, but they're not in. It's just the armor.
If it's in there, I might buy the game because I always think that
I
armor
mean, they
looks
kind of
cool,
have
and
to
I just want to
include
play
the Rathlos armor. It's like a staple, you know what I mean?
Rathalos
It is.
Yeah, like that's
is
like
the
the
Monster
Hunter
Hunter. Is
mascot, you know?
The Monster Hunter monster.
And hell, the Monster Hunter that's represented in Marvel's Capcom Infinite is using the Rathlos armor.
The armor, yeah.
He is
Yo,
the Jack Frost of
Yo, we're
Monster
throwing
Hunter.
he-hos
You
in
know
it?
what I'm saying? He's
Yo,
the
he went right back to
he-ho.
Strikers.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Hee-ho.
Yeah,
Yes.
so basically, He-Ho is the strongest character.
Alright, but any other thoughts on Rise? Oh
No,
my
that's
god.
about it. See ya.
I hate this. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on. It's gonna be one of the shortest podcasts, I'm telling you right now, boys. I'm gonna just
Watch it be an hour.
Okay, maybe for the last part, yeah.
We
Yeah,
zoom.
bro, we just knocking out these. We
Yeah,
just
yeah,
knocking
bro,
out these
exactly, bro.
subjects left. and right.
Really quick maths. I mean, what? But so we're gonna go to a Sony over here. We got two Sony topics. So let's talk about the first one. So let's talk about how Evo was acquired by Sony. What do you guys think about that? You know,
Yeah,
Kinda
no more
sus.
Smash.
That's kind of
It's
that's
sauce, what do you
kind of
mean? That's
sus
actually-
if you ask
I
me.
don't know. People are pretty happy about that. Yo, the amount of money that's gonna be thrown in there by Sony.
Get out of my head, get out of my head. Get...
What? What?
Anyway, so
It's humming something.
I'm gonna sign up for Evo Online, so that way I could say that I participated
Yo.
in Evo. There you go.
Yo, you gonna become an Evo master?
Yeah, bro.
Ah.
Yeah, bro.
What a big boy.
But I think the other good thing I want to mention here, a good thing about it is that with the whole thing about Evo being bought out by Sony now, it's that I feel like the pop bonuses could be bigger. That could be a good thing, honestly, if you ask me. I mean, they could probably throw something in there and, you know, put some extra money in there. What do you think about that? Pretty much.
Pretty poggers.
Well, we lost SabdierZ, bro.
I mean, I think when it comes to the FGC, definitely needs more money because if someone were to ask me, what if I wanted to get into a game for the sake of getting money, it would definitely the fighting game. Smash would be dead last, and then like every other fighting game on top of that. All right, because if you want to play a game that's really gonna get you money, that's a game like Fortnite or an MMO like League of Legends or something like that. But
Oh,
fighting games are definitely not gonna make you
Mhm.
that much money. Like you, in Smash's case, you actually tend to
Yeah,
lose
true.
money than you do gain. So when it comes to it, I mean, if Evo puts in more money, then that'll be good for the that'll be good for
Yeah,
the
no, I
scene.
get you. Yeah, no,
That's that much.
definitely would be good. All right, let's see here. So, anyone else want to add anything to the Evo acquisition of, Sony's acquisition of Evo?
Nintendo, don't fuck
Yeah,
it
bro,
up.
let's be real here. I don't trust them, bro. We'll see though. We'll see.
I really
So,
don't.
so let's talk about the other Sony thing here, where we're gonna be like, bruh, Sony, what is you doing, bro? And that is Sony's shutdown of the PSN for PS3, the PSP, and the Vita. Those stores are
Those dummy dum-dums.
Oh
I am
dang,
so
man!
sick.
Not the Vita. How else am I gonna get? Um. Uh.
he's like,
Persona
bro,
4
what?
Golden.
Hold on, give me a minute. Oh yeah, yeah. P4 Golden, and then
Bro, just a Persona, but for real,
No, but all jokes aside, like literally, this is the dumbest thing they could ever do because now, at least this is my understanding of how the law works with emulation of games is that if there's no way to access a game, and the only way to access the game is through emulation, well then Sony can't get mad at people emulating those games, and nor can companies because it's not the company's fault that Sony decided to
Mhm.
shut down those stores, and be mindful that PSP games, and PS Vita games, like physical copies of games, are hard to come by.
Yes.
And if
Very.
you do find them, they're like super expensive, right?
Yeah.
Like I can't
$200 at most.
I can't imagine being a Mega Man fan and wanting to get Mega Man Powered Up and Maverick Hunter X because those games are only on the PSP. Like, there's no way you can get those games outside of the PSP, outside of emulation. Like, there's no other way you can play those games outside of emulation. And there are a lot of, like the sad truth about the PSP and PS Vita is that they had really good games on both systems. Like, there were really good games. It's just that the it underperformed. Um, but even despite it underperforming, those stores should not be shut down because now you're gonna have an issue where, well, I mean, people already made the PSP a emulation device,
Mhm.
so there's that. But now it's sort of like it's the same thing with Nintendo, right? If you don't have any access to an older game, then the only way you could play that older game is, and that the only way to play the game is through emulation, and the company is not providing a legal way for you to purchase it. Then, from my understanding, the court's not really going to side with the company; it's going to side with the people, essentially, in that situation.
So what you're
So-
telling us is emulate, and then just tell Nintendo that you're emulating, and then you just file like some kind of court thing, and then you just win.
You win.
You get
I
more
mean,
money out of it.
that's from my understanding. That's from my understanding. But then again, these companies have big lawyers, and
Exactly.
what am I but a poor
It's
man?
like, it's really bad, honestly, for like game preservation,
But-
man. It's just, it irritates me. It's like, come on. Like, for example, I believe with this shutting down, there'll be no legitimate way to buy Xenogears. You're gonna have to buy it from like a third-party seller. That's from the original PlayStation 1. So you gotta make sure you got a PS1 or a working PS1 or PS2.
Scalper.
Yeah, from a scalper. Yeah. So that price could be ridiculously high, or emulation. It's like, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know.
And we all know that Xenogears is
Exactly.
the
I mean,
best
I heard it's really
Xeno
good.
game.
It's a really good game. I've heard
Yeah, I
really good
don't
things
know.
about. I mean, they had a bunch of plans for the Xeno series as a whole. Like, there was supposed to be like this 6-part thing. They were gonna make like 6 sequels, but Square Enix was like, "Oh no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna focus on Final Fantasy, and we're gonna be starting by focusing on Final Fantasy Spirits Within." And yeah, we're not. The really bad
is that?
Final
What?
Fantasy movie
What is
that,
that?
because of it, is what caused them to have to merge with Enix to survive. That movie was a
Man.
It was so bad. I didn't even know
it's
it
a really
existed
bad
until
movie.
you just
Like,
brought it
literally,
up.
the only reason they were able to stay afloat a bit is because of the success of, if I recall, the success of FF10 and Kingdom Hearts. So they were able to. Exactly. It's
So
really
bad
it's a
I
really
never heard
bad
of it.
movie. When you look it up, Final Fantasy Spirits Within, you'll see exactly why. You just watch at least a little bit of it, and you'll be like, oh, everyone said it's shit. I can see why.
I think I've actually seen just a tiny glimpse of it because Justin may have showed a
Like-
tiny bit.
If it wasn't for the fact that my internet died, I would have looked it up while we were talking. But
Yeah, I
I had to
noticed that.
switch to my phone
Yeah,
because
I know.
my
I
saw
Wi-Fi
that.
router died.
Yeah, no. When it comes to the
Damn.
shutdown. Oh yeah, not only that. With this, we're not gonna have legitimate ways to secure games like Persona 3, like Persona 3 FES and portable, and then Persona 1 and 2. And then what? Yeah, Persona 4 Arena. Persona 4 Arena is one of them. You know, all these games, like, they're gonna be lost. It's like the only way to get them is through scalpers. You know, there's no other ways to get them. At least with four Golden. 4 Golden's now available on PC. So you have that. The others, they're gone. Like, you know, they're gonna be gone.
Or what Atlas should have done a long time ago, which
Yeah,
is
remake Persona
remaking
3,
Persona
port it
3
all. I don't really care. Just
for
just put them on PC.
definitive edition.
Fix the
Yeah,
mechanics.
Like, so many games
Make
are
the
gonna be
game
lost.
good.
Like, bro, like that
Yes,
game,
please.
like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time Reshelled remake that came out on PS3. That's only available on there. It's no.
No.
I played. I
No.
enjoyed it, but it's definitely
No.
mid.
No.
You really,
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's
you really
mid.
brought that
It
up.
was fun
huh?
though, but it's like, you know, just play the original on the SNES.
Or you can play the brand new game that's soon to
Actually,
come
I'm
out. I
actually
think
really
later
excited for
this
that,
year.
actually. But yeah, no, it's like a lot of games are gonna be lost due to this PSN shutdown. I don't know. It's not a good idea from Sony to do this. Luckily, at least, if even though it's shutting down, we'll still be able to re-download these games. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, okay, look, I bought it, boom. But it still sucks nonetheless. It's gonna be going away. But do you guys have any other thoughts on this whole PSN shutdown for PS3, PSP, and Vita? Understandable.
Sony bad company.
Yeah. You
Sony-
want to throw more stupidity?
Yes.
Bro, the
Sony, you
PS4
stupid.
fucking hardware,
What about the PS4 hardware?
the PS4 hardware where there's like an internal
Oh yeah, that's right.
bomb basically
Yeah.
that's just gonna
the
completely
PS4,
break
yeah,
your
the
console.
PS4 console.
I'm
Right.
pissed.
I forgot that the PS4 console is an internal battery that, like, if it runs out
Because
or something like that, and I think it can't connect to something or some bullshit, basically it will make your console like a brick. You won't be able to play any games physically or digitally.
and I want the viewers to understand.
You.
I'm addressing you. Yeah, you. I am one of the lucky few. I mean, not actually
You
lucky,
Narukami.
but you know.
Yes.
I am one of the few people here who has a PS4 with PT on it. And this game,
List of people to
I mean,
rob.
like, first of all, I don't really like PT. List of
Yes.
people to rob VieuxCrouton. But basically, PT, first of all, I'm not that huge on PT. PT was pretty,
Wow.
it's stupid. But anyways, you cannot experience this game anymore. You cannot experience this demo anymore, aside from, putting all the files on a PC and then just emulating it through PC, which is,
What?
I don't know.
Well,
I
mean,
think
let's
some
be
people
fair.
actually managed to do that.
Well, I mean, let's be fair. PT was kind of dumb, but then again, I mean, maybe if we, maybe things will change when Silent Hills comes out.
no.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
no.
not Silent Hills.
Worst part is that unless you had a review copy of the PS5 and it didn't brick or like it didn't reset because the PS5 got an update before it was released, where before you used to be able to play PT on it, you used to be able to transfer PT on the PS5,
I
but then
don't think that was a thing.
no, it was reported by I forget who it was reported by, but it was reported by I think it was IGN, where they did have PT on the PS5. It was when they had it. It was when they got the console before the console official release, and then apparently there was an issue with the PS5 that caused like the system like reset or whatever. Like you essentially had a factory reset the PS5, and after they did that, they couldn't transfer PT anymore. So, Yeah. So unless you have like one of those really early PS5s, you were like a reviewer, and you managed to transfer it on there. Yeah, if you manage to transfer it on there, outside of that, or you have it on the PS4, and somehow managed to just dump all the files online, there is no way to play that game anymore. Like, at all.
Exactly. Like, this is why preservation is really important and all that stuff. But you know what? It's what's happening. With this shutting down, the PS3 and PSP stores will be the first to shut down. They'll be shutting down July 2nd. So if you want to buy something from those stores, make sure you do it before July 2nd. And as for Vita, I believe it was around August 20 something. It's very late August, so I can tell you that. Like probably August 27th, I think maybe. Regardless of the case, by August, make sure if any Vita game that you want to get that's not available anywhere else, make sure you get it. And, you know, keep it there pretty much, because once you have it, that's it, you know.
Get all of the games that you
Or find a
can.
homie, or find
Yo,
a homie
what?
with good jailbreaking capability. I mean,
Yeah, a good homie with a good wall. That's what you meant, right?
yeah, that's exactly
Yes.
what I meant.
Alright, so anything
Yeah,
else you
bro.
want to add on to the whole situation here with the PlayStation stores for PS3, PSP, and Vita?
Sony, stop being stupid.
Sony,
You are screwing up everything.
Sony, I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. You're stupid.
Alright, so let's move on to the last
stupid.
topic here, which will probably be the biggest one here. Well, biggest one for us in terms of talking. So, when we did the podcast before, when it was uploaded, I think we knew...
Yeah, I would say it's pretty big. 2 pairs
Mr.
big.
Bunnyman over here, bro. But basically, it's well, I think we did the last podcast. I believe it was before the Sakurai presentation for the characters, right? Yeah, it was before the Sakurai.
Yeah, it was
Presents
before the
and
Sakurai
everything.
presents.
But now here, you know, we've seen the presentation and we've got our hands on the character. So now let's talk about the Pyra Mythra being in Smash and a little bit of the presentation.
Pyra! Mythra!
Oh wait,
I got
a
my
minute.
hands on something, all right.
So guys, Pyra Mythra, what are your thoughts?
Yes.
Mia, I love you too.
And all you
I love
guys.
you and
damn
all
it,
you
Rex.
guys.
To be in
I thought I was going to be
Did you
in
hear something?
Smash.
nothing but pain.
The sadness.
Pyra,
Yeah.
Mythra,
But he was.
why'd you take my
Yeah,
spot?
Actually, that is something
It
interesting to
was.
talk about for a second. That we now know that Rex was planned originally, but then they decided to
Yeah,
go with Pyra Mythra instead. So that just and with Arms, it's quite obvious that if they wanted to, Springman could have easily been
Or
the
Arms
fighter,
might have not
so-
even been a
yeah,
thing
I
unless
mean,
Yabuki
even though
didn't
we
come up to
didn't-
Sakurai like, yo, can you put my character in the game?
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, can you
But
drop my OC in your game?
Yo, it's my
we
OC.
weren't
Yo.
supposed to talk about that part. But anyway, so when it comes to like Arms specifically, like we could have easily have just gotten Springman as a playable character instead of like Ninjara or Min Min. So I at least when it comes to base content, I do think that if like say maybe our final 2 characters, one of them is a character that was planned originally and was made into a spirit or whatever, or if we get a third pass, you know, it's totally possible we could get more base content that was supposed to be in base game that just didn't make it in, basically.
I don't know why you said Ninjara in my mind thought Ninjago.
Oh my god.
You see, oh yeah.
I know, I don't blame you, bro.
Turn, kick that spin,
No.
turn around and spin.
I never watched
and
Ninja,
I'll
but
jump
no.
back and do it again.
But with Rex, yeah, let me mention that with Rex, because Rex was supposed to be the fighter, but it's like, Sakurai had a very interesting idea that Theo thought of it until I brought up the fact that thing would have been very problematic when it comes to, like, how far the character would be when it comes to...
He basically tried doing what he wanted to do
Yeah,
in
I'm
Brawl
like,
with
that just
Dixie
seemed
Kong
like a
and Diddy Kong.
very, very bad situation just happened, because Pyra wouldn't have fought, she would have just been there. I'm pretty sure you wanted to add the affinity link, Theo, like, you know, where it's like, it'll start off glowing blue. If they're far away, they do less damage than when they glow blue, when they have the blue line. and then they get the yellow line when it's you know, they're at max what's
Yeah.
it called? I think it was max tension, and all that stuff.
Because that's the thing. I was trying to go with something that made sense in game, you know, from like it was based off the in-game appearances.
Here's
I
my-
wasn't doing like
Max tension.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
let me
max
see.
tension somewhere, all right.
All these sex jokes.
All right, but anyways, I mean, here's my thing is that I don't think. Here's what I think. Well, we think it might have been too difficult. I think Sakurai already had an idea, and the
Yeah,
problem
like
was
he did
just
mention
that
that the
Switch
whole
couldn't do it.
situation with like the detail
yeah.
Like
and all that stuff.
like it probably he probably could have done it if it was like if it wasn't for the fact that he also has to account for
Yeah.
8-player Smash. I think that's what it mainly is, because if it was like
Mhm.
if it was like 4-player, then he probably could have done it. But
Yeah.
considering that now we already have 8 players, and now it's like kind of like Smash kind of needs to do 8 players. In order for that moveset to work, we'd have to like wait for like maybe like a brand new console a few years down the line, and then maybe he might
I mean, Rex,
revisit
the
that
idea I had
idea
with him
with
was like
Rex.
the Pokemon trainer idea
But
that
sometimes
Sakurai
yeah.
did. What's it called? That Sakurai did mention that he wanted to do something like that, but he didn't even attempt it. Like he just thought of it, but then he said, "Nah, screw it. I'm just doing Pyra and Mythra." I'm assuming he probably didn't have time and all that stuff, so he just said, "Screw it. Just put Pyra and Mythra by themselves." You know what I mean?
Oh. Oh, now I can see. Oh, the Pokemon
Yeah,
trainer
because like
idea doesn't sound too
I think
bad
his
now.
idea was to just have Pyra in the
that I
back,
think
and
about
then
it.
like she'd come out when Rex would do one of the what's it called, the Blade specials. At least that's what I've gathered.
Because
Or it could have
no,
just been
like, imagine this. So basically, if we're doing like Pokemon Trainer, it would mean like Rex, and then you switch over to Pyra, and then to
it's
Mythra,
on-
and then you go back to Rex. I guess, yeah, that would have made sense in the sense that Torna, you know, when you can switch
No, I don't think he was
between
gonna
the
add that. I
blade
don't think
and
he
the
was, I think he was
driver.
just gonna switch
you
the
know?
sword that Rex had and the Blade specials.
and they could have just
Torna.
I think this is like from my understanding, because I didn't play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but from my understanding, I think Sakurai might have at first thought, okay, well, if we can't make this first idea work, then I'll just have Rex have the one moveset, and then he can change his specials with Pyramyth in the background. But then thought, actually, it'd just be much more interesting to have Pyra and Mythra as their own characters and have their own unique movesets. But who knows? I mean, at least we know that Rex was at one point
Maybe
planned.
next game.
You know, maybe
With
maybe in a future maybe
spoiler
next
alert
game,
with
but you can't
Numa.
rely on that. The funny, yeah. I mean, okay, look.
That presentation.
I was just saying that was so stupid. That was so stupid. Like, okay, so the second color is based on Numa. Okay, so we have the spirit board, right? Oh, and here's Numa. We have an original new artwork for her. Oh, but wait. We
It's
can't
like, you
show you
spoiled
that.
her
That'd be
already.
a spoiler. Oh, and by the way, here's. Oh, by the way, here's this Rex master driver form. Oh, but we're gonna censor that because it's
like,
a
bro,
spoiler too.
It's like, man,
Like,
You censored Numa like three. You showed Numa like three
yeah, no,
times, and then you censored all the other shit.
no. It's different because
Bro,
we
I'm
showed the
gonna
Numa color palette, not the
I know
actual
it.
character.
Oh,
but, like, let me
watch
see.
out.
exactly. I'm like,
No,
bro,
I-
just show it off.
You're stupid.
But what were your thoughts on how the character plays as a whole, like Pyramid?
All right, so since
Oh,
I
Mr.
play the game
Competitive Man over here.
competitively, don't
Wow.
it was, definitely. I mean, with just like with these entire, with all the DLC, they're fun in their own unique way. Like, obviously, if I were to compare them to the rest of Fighter Pass 2, I would say like initial impressions definitely the most fun. But playing the character after it's been like what like
It's about no, it's
it's
about
been
to
a
be a
few
month.
weeks, like
of
3
the-
weeks or
Yeah,
a
literally
month.
tomorrow, I believe.
It's about to be a month.
As of this record,
Yeah,
record.
so yeah, it's about to be it's
Mhm.
about to be a month. By the time it's uploaded, past a month. But I definitely would say that I still enjoy like Sephiroth a bit more, for instance. But between the two, Pyra and Mythra, yeah, Mythra is extremely fun. Pyra is fun, but like the problem with Pyra is that like all her fun stuff is technical, whereas Mythra, all her fun stuff is just her existing entirely. But then again, I don't like listening to Mythra.
That makes
I
sense.
like
I don't blame
listening
you.
to Pyra, but
Wow.
Mythra sounds like a rat. But also Mythra, has the funny. I'm not even a Xenoblade 2 fan, but
Oh, the
I know
think you
about
can
the
take
funny
me.
soldier line, right? Where is it? You think you can take me? You think you can take me?
Don't
That's
forget.
so stupid. But my
Damn. Bro.
Yes.
Well, I guess they did
For
forget.
me, in
huh?
my case, I personally think this is probably my favorite character of Fighters Pass 2, just for me personally, because I've been really wanting a Xenoblade 2 rep for the longest in Smash. So this is probably my favorite Fighters Pass 2 character, and it's my favorite Fighters Pass 2 character to play as. They're some of my favorite, and I'm really happy that they're here. Of course,
Okay, but I have to say one thing. I have to say one more thing. Rex fans cannot be upset, all right? Because if you go to 8-player Smash the Joker, Morgana gone.
Yeah, true.
But
Yo,
Rex,
you're right.
he's not gone.
True,
He
you're right.
stays with you forever.
So basically,
Yeah.
play
Yeah, that's a-
8-player
But I
Smash.
think
That's
they're
a
like my
bonus.
second favorite characters to play as well throughout like the whole DLC as well. But Pyra Mythra, of course, I prefer playing through as Mythra because she is quicker. But I also love switching to Pyra, especially given how hard she hits. Like I just like everything about these characters. They're just really fun to play as. I had a great time just playing them with you guys and all that stuff. What about you, Frenchman?
Well, for me, I'd say that Pyra and Mythra are basically like my favorite character from the Fighter Pass 2, just like you. And then at
Yeah,
the
for me
bottom of the
personally,
barrel,
too,
we
I put her
put
too. I put her there too.
But anyways, yeah, like Min Min is
I mean,
just so.
like
ah,
for Min Min in terms of hype
playstyle.
for me.
Anyways,
I mean,
um,
Steve, Sephiroth, and Pyra Mythra are more hype than her, but that's just me. Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead with Pyra Mythra.
yeah, definitely. But their playstyle, I mean, it's. Mm, I'd say that they're definitely the best playstyle out of all three, out of all four characters.
Bro, you don't like
honestly.
mining diamonds with Steve?
I don't know. Like
He's
Steve
more of a complicated
is
character.
way. I don't know why I don't like Steve. Yeah. Sephiroth, he's cool and all, but I don't know why I can't hit anyone. And if I try to, they just.
Bro,
I don't know what happens.
just
I
swing your
just don't
sword,
hit
bro.
them.
Just go.
Yeah, they should have added the Ike neutral
Bro.
air for as his neutral air. But anyways. But
No.
yeah, I think that Pyra and Mythra are definitely the best characters from this fighter pass as of
Alright, and
Vita.
what about you, Jonathan? What are your thoughts on Pyra Mythra? Bro, what?
Pyra slow Mythra fast. Have a nice day.
Wow,
Yeah,
you
wow,
just
bro. No, but
you
what
just
are your
gave the
thoughts on the
whole gimmick.
characters?
I like Mythra. I
mean,
play
that's
Mythra
true.
more
A
than
lot of people
Pyra.
play Mythra
But that's
over
just
Pyra,
me.
but that's because Mythra is a lot quicker and she can get to her enemies. She can get to her opponents quicker.
The one thing I don't like
Side
about
B is
Pyra
great.
is
What
her
are you
side B.
talking about, bro?
I don't really like it that much.
Bro, you just get them stuck in the side B, and then you footstool,
Side
and then you
special is
forward
fucking
smash.
stupid.
Easy.
What was it? Prominence No, not Prominence Revolve. It's up special. Flame Nova's a regular special. Oh, it was
No.
Blazing End, right? Yeah, Blazing
No.
End.
Yeah, blazing
Just fucking do
Yep.
that, bro. Easy clap. Wait, actually, speaking of that, Travis, did you play Pyra Mythra by any chance yet, or not yet?
Yes, I did, mate. I got a few words to say
Yo,
about
can you
my
explain
girls
to me why you
Pyra
like
and
Pyra
Mythra.
Oh my god.
I'm not doing that ever again.
Oh, whoa. Well then, I think that they're a great fucking balance, man. Absolute tog.
no.
Pyra with her heavy hitting, while at the same time being a bit slower than Mythra, but I love them both. I
you
love all
and
those guys.
Bro, look, I'm
Oh
just
my
saying, bro,
God.
she's much more tolerant than the French accent, bro. I'm just...
Oh,
I like how
okay.
you're, like,
yeah, I
angry.
mean, definitely.
He's like, yeah, might as well. I agree. Yeah, no, completely.
But yeah, no, like,
I feel bad for Theo.
but like, for
Yeah,
you
imagine
guys,
being French.
like, as of right now, Who is your favorite Fighters Pass
All
2
of you
character?
guys.
So for me, it's definitely Pyra Mythra. Pyra Mythra for you. Jonathan, what about you? Who's
Pyra
your
and
favorite
Mythra.
Fighters Pass 2 character so far? Sephiroth,
Honestly,
understandable as well.
I say
Hey, I don't
Sephiroth.
blame him. That shit was hype.
Wow.
I don't blame him too.
I
That
like
shit was
Pyra
hype.
Mythra. I like
That's my
Pyra
second
Mythra, but
favorite of Fighters Pass 2.
Sephiroth.
And what about you, Travis? Like so far, who's your favorite? Like just in general, like doesn't matter.
I love Pyra and
Long, bro,
Mythra, but I have to
understandable as
go
well,
with
bro.
Long
What
Boy.
about you, Abdir?
It,
Wait,
Like
but
who's your favorite character
Wait, are
so
we
far?
talking
From
as,
Fighter?
like,
Like just who's your favorite
characters or
character
the
in general?
trailer?
Like in Fighter in 2.
all right. So the one. All right, for 2, let me just divide into like 3 things. All right. So
I mean,
funny
no,
man.
just one in general.
Actually,
Just
I'll
in
do
general.
funny man last. But like in terms of like, I mean, I like playing Min Min the most. That's just me. But you see, you know what? I'll give something to Steve that no other character has. You see, when you get Diamond Sword, you
my
can go.
God,
You
no.
like my sword,
No.
sword, my Diamond Sword.
Thanks, I hate it.
I hate it here.
Why you gotta be this?
But yeah, no, but yeah, I like Min Min the most. Primarily because it's just fun having people tell me how much they hate this character and
Bro.
fighting against it. I'm just like, lol, get good, loser. No,
Wow.
but Sephiroth,
cancer.
Sephiroth is definitely like my second favorite out of the out of all
Min Min-
the
wait, Min Min or
DLC in
Steve?
this
No,
pass
Steve
in this
Jobs,
pass
right?
specifically. No, Min Min's my favorite.
Okay.
Min Min's my favorite,
Bro,
and then
we got
Sephiroth
the
would be my
only
second
Min Min
favorite.
fan here, bro. Hey, bro, it's all good.
Yeah, imagine
Uh,
being a Min Min
what's it-
fan, bro.
But
No, it's not.
what's it called? We got 2 other things we gotta mention here about the presentation. What are your thoughts on the music choices? Because let me tell you, there's some good ones, but there's also some weird choices. Like for example, motherfucker decided, yo, I'm gonna put Praetor Malthus in this bitch. Like what? Yeah, like I'm
Bro,
like
more
bro, if it
spoilers.
like
Yo.
bro, literally Praetor Malthus, the acting god. Sakurai's like, I don't want to put spoilers, but it's like, what are you doing?
But
He straight up freaking put that song in the game. Like, why? I mean, it's not a bad song, but it's like, y'all couldn't put Power of Jin, like on God. Y'all put Crossing Swords, the one that plays in the cutscenes. You know which one that is? You remember that one? It's the one that plays when what's it called?
No.
Well, I play in English. I can't really give the explanation in English to Theo. But what's it called? It's a song that plays after Rex awakens to Numa, like after you beat up Jin and Malos, and he goes in super speed mode and like, so, like they start flying. Yeah, it's,
right.
it's like you
right,
put
right,
that
right.
song.
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
mean, it's
yeah.
not bad, but it's like it's okay. It's weird. They made a but and then the oh
That's
my
a
bro,
bruh.
the remix of Tiger. Oh my fucking Christ. And it's
Oh
a
my
good
God.
Why?
remix, bro.
That
It's
was, like, the
really,
weirdest
really good
one I
from what
wa-
I've heard. But it's like, why did you put a remix
Yeah.
of Tiger, bro? I don't want to be remembered the PTSD of trying to like get good stuff for Poppy Alpha, Poppy Cutie, and Poppy Cutie Pie. Oh my God, bro, that's just pain and misery, bro. Pain and suffering. Other than that, I mean, most of those songs are kind of what I expected, or like I got some surprising ones as well. For example, the Xenoblade 2 medley, I was surprised what they did is that all they did was they used it as a medley for like a Titan medley, you know, just the overworlds for each of the Titans. It's a pretty good remix. I really enjoyed
Yeah.
it. But then again, it's also the composer of Xenoblade, so they were like flexing.
Mm-hmm.
I did enjoy the counterattack remix. It's definitely not better than the original, but I did enjoy it. And of course, like I mentioned, the Tiger remix, which is actually pretty good. But it's like, why? Why would you do this to me? Oh, and of course, Torna's in the game, so you know what? I'm chilling. I'm literally just there, like, yeah, I'm good, bro. Well, what are your thoughts on the music selections, though?
Right. I don't know why they decided to put
Yeah,
what
Argenta was
was in
weird.
there?
That's
Like
right.
Argenta.
Like I can understand Gormont
Like-
and more Ardane, but like Argenta.
Yeah. Yeah, like in the medley, I'm like, okay, Argenta makes sense, but
You know,
the
right?
fucking track
Bro, they
itself,
have to represent
like that
Chairman
doesn't sound
Bana
like
somehow.
fighting to me.
Fucking Chairman Bana, bro. He's a good guy.
Bring it back, bro.
Bro, why is the two
Man.
Banas in Xenoblade 1 and 2 both bad? But anyway, Bro, but anyways,
Bro.
yeah, no, I'm personally content with the music selection. It's kind of what I expected. If anything, what I expect you guys to be mostly disappointed in, well, at least Theo, at least, is some of the skin choices, like for references.
Let me go all in on this. So why did you decide to just add
It
like
was Numa,
one
Nia.
reference? Wait,
The brown one was supposed
yes,
to be based off of what's it called? Her. It was
like
the brown was supposed to be just
not
a color scheme
really.
based off her hoodie.
It was
The
all
brown.
right.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was based off the hoodie,
Yeah.
whereas
The others are
Mythra was
just
based on
there.
Nia.
If I
Yeah.
recall, one of them is
Like,
supposed to be a
come
reference to
on.
Xenogears, but I could be wrong. Um, but basically, and then the gold and silver one's just gold and silver.
Yeah, it just bothers me so much. And then they added, we're gonna add the skin because it looks really cool, but it's basically the regular skin, but
Yeah,
with more
the pop-out
accent
skins,
on
I
the
believe.
colors. Oh my god, look at that.
Like they have like alternate
Yeah.
skins for them
Um,
in Xenoblade, where like for example, like there's this Mythra one, where it's like she has like this purplish pink hair, uh, and like a black outfit. I don't know what people
Mhm.
call. I think it was Carbon Mythra. I could be wrong. Like that shit would have been pretty cool to see in the game. At least we have Pyra, Mythra, Pyra.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, but what bothers me is that so if you take a look at Shulk, right? His skins are based off his teammates. Wow, who would have thought? Like you have Dogban or Ricky. Let's go, everyone, and and all of that.
that's done.
Why?
That's Dunban over there.
That's Dogban over there. But you could have made the skins based off the driver and the blade that they have, which would have been way
They
cooler
probably
than.
they probably would have done that if Rex was the character.
Even then, it's two characters in one. Driver blade. It would have made so much sense.
No, I
But,
mean I get it, but like I think like if because uh, since Rex is a driver and Pyro would have been the blade, I think they would have done it for those two if they were the character. But
But
in this instance, I guess he's just like, well, technically they're both blades, so it wouldn't really make sense for one of them to have the driver costume.
Bro. Yeah, but look, I just wanted Pyra as a Jin to have a Jin skin, and then
Yeah, I know,
Mythra to have a Mallow
Mallow
skin. I'm
skin,
just saying,
the
it
Jin
would have
skin,
been
Allura
really
skin.
cool.
That's about it, really, for me, at least for those three.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
the
this,
skins are
it
fine.
just
They do look
triggers
pretty
me,
cool.
bro.
The only one I think I didn't like, I forgot which one I didn't like. I think it was the one that looked like a Xenogears reference, but I could be wrong. But
Yeah, the blue
that
and purple one.
I don't remember. But like there was this skin where I was like, I think they're my least favorite. But it's been a while since I've seen them. I always play Pyro Mythra Pyro to confuse people, but it's fun, bro. But
Bruh.
well, what's it called?
Yeah, no.
Man, that's about it.
The worst offender
I mean,
is,
the
of course, no
ESRB be
swimsuit
like,
Pyra and
no.
Mythra. I'm just.
Yeah, I know, right? But
Yeah,
it's a
but they
man.
did
It's
it
okay,
for
bro.
Shulk.
But
Oh, it's
Bro-
a man. So
but,
sexual
what's it
reasoning.
called,
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna get into that shit.
yeah, no, that's it for skins, honestly. At least from my opinion on them. Like, I think they're fine. They're there. It's whatever. But and then when it comes to that, we talked about skins. We've talked about the music. Oh yeah, the last thing for the presentation we gotta talk about. Let's talk about how like we're all there like, okay, Mii fighters, yo, Xenoblade Mii outfits. No, psych, it's all just Capcom. It's all Capcom Miis.
I mean, are you really surprised though? Like with Byleth, we got first party costumes with Byleth, but
No,
it
no, no,
was
no, no. That was
Callie and
that
Marie
was
for
Min Min.
Splatoon.
Actually,
And-
that was a Min Min, Callie Marie.
Oh yeah, Min Min was Kelly Marie, and the
I-
only thing we got was Ninjara from Arms. Like that was the only Arms
Like,
costume we got.
I was actually
For Byleth, we didn't
expecting,
get any Fire Emblem
like,
representation.
at least 3 Xenoblades, like something like Jin, Laura, and maybe Melia, but Melia was like a big reach. Like specifically maybe Laura and Jin and all that stuff. I was actually like, oh, okay, they're easy to implement. Me brawler, me sword fighter, right? It's gonna happen, right? It's like, no, just Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I mean,
we just
Melia
got-
could have worked though.
Yeah,
as a
so
sword
basically,
fighter.
we got the two Monster Hunter Mii's returning, being the Rathless Armor and the Hunter's outfit. And then we also got the Feline hat, which is based on a spin-off game in which the cats look really stupid and goofy and all of it.
Hey,
And then we got
was pretty
Arthur
cool though.
out of
let's be real.
nowhere. Just Arthur.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised that they showed up.
That one was pretty cool. I was really happy with the Arthur me outfit. Like that caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Literally, now with Arthur, the only two NES classic characters that are still missing are just Ninja Gaiden and
Contra.
and
Still Rising,
Contra.
so we'll see if any of them get into Smash. I mean, we have 2 more characters left.
Well, I guess
What
Double
the
Dragon
Double
also. I
Battle
almost forgot
Toads,
about those guys.
No, but I think those started off as arcades. But still, regardless of the case, we have 2 characters left.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna talk about predictions here. You know what you expect to see, but overall, like is that it for Pyra, Mythra, Smash's presentation impressions, or you guys want to say one thing about her?
Why is there no me skins?
Understandable.
For
No, wait, no, there
Xenoblade
are technically Rex and Nia,
I am
right?
very
Right? You
sad.
know? With
Like I'm very sad that they didn't.
But
yeah, pain. Like I'm very sad that they
Lore's
didn't put a
cool.
lore skin.
okay, well Malos,
Jin,
I mean, ED's,
Malos,
like,
come
I
on,
wasn't
at least Malos.
Look, you guys are missing out on the best me
Sans-
costume
Sans
combination
Creeper.
of all time. Okay, all right, because with no with not that no, and I'm talking about something that actually is official. All right, I'm just saying that we have the Rex me costume, and we have Link's hair from Breath of the Wild. I already made that me, okay, but in Breath of the
Oh
Wild,
my God,
you
that's
can
what he's
have
talking-
Rex's outfit. I'm just saying.
That's what he's talking about, making
There you go.
Link Rex. God damn it.
No.
Yeah, bro. There's your third Xenoblade
Bro,
character
but, like,
right
can we
then
give
and
it,
there.
like, actually, I want to add one more thing. Can we give an F to like Xenoblade X? That game got shafted hard, bro. Like when it comes to its representation, bro. Like all it has
What's
is
that? Oh,
yeah,
spirits.
totally.
That's it. No me outfits, no music, no stage. It got shafted hard, bro. It's like, I think maybe because the
Don't
music is
remind
like licensed. Because in case you guys don't know, the guys who make the Xenoblade X soundtracks are the same guys that did the music for Kill la Kill. At least like what's it called? That one, yes, that one. That
Don't
song,
lose
you know?
your way.
So it's like maybe they own it and all that stuff, and they're maybe I don't know. Like it's probably licensed and all that stuff, but who knows? But regardless of the case, it's like poor X, bro. Like 2 right now 2 has the most representation of any Xenoblade game. And then right behind it's 1. That's also because 2 is, I mean, then again, 2 is also the best-selling Xenoblade game of all time. But
Nice.
There's no representation for Xenogears.
hey, bro, one day
or
we'll get something
Xenosaga.
Cosmos related.
Imagine me.
Xenosaga. Maybe one day.
Cosmos. Hello.
Maybe.
One day, but who knows? Maybe a me outfit or something. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I heard my real waifu,
But
and
do
then
you
I
guys
just
want to
had.
add
I'm
anything
sorry.
else to Pyramithra's the presentation or just impressions as a whole?
Um,
What?
just
Time
kind
to
of
bust up. Not.
Yep,
There's only-
I'm gonna beat my
only-
meat.
the only- the only thing I guess I would add is that it does kind of suck that since that presentation was before the Amiibo release, we'd have no idea how the Min because past one is done. Past one is done. We have no idea how Min, Sephiroth, or Steve are gonna look like as Amiibo, and we don't even know when their release dates are. So that kind of sucks. It's kind of
We're
hoping that we at least
probably
saw a
gonna see
teaser,
them,
right? Like we saw Min at
probably with,
least in the presentation, but I guess
The next character probably, because it's probably gonna be a
For the
while
next
before we
character.
get them. Let's be real here. Bro, I'm gonna
do you
submit
mean?
that
We know
that
what
me
he's
is going to
gonna
be
look
one
like.
of the greatest me's ever, bro. The amiibo, what I say?
the
You mean
Amiibo.
Amiibo.
Me? I just realized. Okay, look.
You
said-
okay,
you
look,
just
look,
said
look,
me.
look,
You
Amiibo
just
does
said
have
me.
me in it, so- But anyway, the Steve me.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look. I'm just saying, bro. They'll make it a Game and Watch Amiibo where it's gonna have Steve, Alex, Enderman, and Zombie, and you just put which one you
exactly,
want. There you go, GG.
Oh,
Literally,
this is
I
the
can't.
amiibo.
This is easily. I like the only
Nah,
the
dog.
only
I'm trying to
amiibo.
play as the real G, bro. Where's shit ass, bro?
They're the only amiibo that are easier than Steve are just characters like Kirby or Pikachu. All right, there's no way they're or Game and Watch. Game and Watch is probably like the easiest one they've ever made. It's literally just a 2D object, but
Mhm.
and they made 3 of him. So, hopefully that when those amiibo show up, I'll definitely have the money for it. You know, I got a job. Maybe I can finally do it.
If it's bro,
Yeah,
is it gonna be
more than
$16?
likely.
Like, it's gonna be $16 for 6 piles of blocks on
Let's
top of
go.
each other.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
And I
bro,
wait.
Theo, be honest. Who wouldn't pay for that, bro?
Bruh,
Bruh.
I know I would.
Surprise.
But anyways, like,
All jokes aside, like my only hopes is that whoever these last 2 characters are, they're fun.
Very
That's
true.
all I want. Fun characters.
Yes.
I want fun.
Don't make it a min, please.
Wow. Oh yeah, I also decided to just buy all the amiibo of every DLC character in the
Yo,
past
let's
except
go.
Prawn Plan, because Prawn Plan's not in the past. And can I just say that look, I love the Byleth amiibo, but just like with the Corrin amiibo, I really hate the stupid fire they added on the sword because it looks like they just put gelatin on the sword. That's it. That's my only rant.
The Jello blade.
Yeah, how? Wait. Think about it. How are they gonna make Sephiroth if he has such a long ass sword and as
Well,
an
I mean,
amiibo? Like, it's
his-
not gonna
his-
fit in the
his-
box, is it?
His render, with the way that render's kind of positioned, it makes it look like his sword is like in an angle going behind him. My question is, how are they gonna do that big wing? Because that wing sticks out like crazy.
Things I've
wait, let
shoved
me
up
see.
my.
Oh, and
Oh.
my hopes are, these are my hopes. I hope that with Sephiroth, soon to release, that they might actually re-release the Cloud amiibo, hopefully. Cause man, those amiibo, the Player 2 amiibo, are on the website, like on the Smashable website under amiibo, and I'm like, I can't buy
oh, by the way, I
these.
just want to mention, yeah, we're
I
done by
can't
the way
find
with this
the
topic. I'm just letting you know, we're at the end game part where you can just do whatever. We're just talking about whatever. Wait a minute.
Avengers. So
Yeah.
basically, at the end,
Mm.
Thanos.
Avenger.
Alright, so
Why?
basically, in Avengers,
well, I
that
guess
game
it's-
sucks. GG. There you go.
It's time to wrap it up, boys.
That game sucks.
We're
Move on.
done. Look at that. It was actually pretty short. I mean, what'd you expect? There wasn't much to talk about.
Yo,
You're disappointed.
I'm disappointed.
Dang,
All
bro.
right, we're
gonna go one
Shorter
more hour,
than my-
guys. All right,
Shorter
one more
than
hour.
my
Let's go.
Attention span. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yo, let's go.
No, wait.
So
We'll
basically,
talk about
King.
KOF when that comes out. But
oh, no.
but anyways.
I mean, I'll talk about. I mean, I'm just gonna wait. Like, I don't really want to talk about KOF until we get a brand new character. I think that's.
I'm gonna talk about King of Fighters, all right, but I'm talking about King of Fighters
Yeah, King from Tekken 7.
Understand.
because King is.
But all right. Ready to wrap it up, boys? No? Okay, understandable. Frenchman, go
No.
shilling. Ignore him. All right, next.
Yo. Okay, so basically, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, VieuxCrouton. You can
No.
follow me on Twitter and Twitch. The links are in the description below, just like for those beautiful people.
I'm not gonna do it, by the way.
It's Travis. Go ahead. Bruh.
That's fine, bro. You don't gotta put my Twitter, bro. Just follow me on Twitter at. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
I'm gonna link your new one. Don't worry.
dang! I got a new Twitter, right? All right. Well, I ain't gonna say the name because it's pretty much overcomplicated, and most of you are probably gonna misspell it. So just look in the description below. My Twitter will be there. I post art of
Very nice.
all varieties.
Very
That's
All
all
right,
I'm
let's
gonna
skip
say.
Sabdir. John,
Very,
go.
very nice art. Very good.
I'm kidding. Go. One of you. I don't care. Go.
Okay, so
No,
basically,
go ahead.
you can follow me on SabdierZ at YouTube.com, SabdierZ at Twitter.com, SabdierZ at Facebook.com. Wait a minute, that one doesn't exist. And SabdierZ at MySpace.com,
Oh, no,
and
stop.
SabdierZ at Instagrams.com.
I'm only putting his YouTube.
Put that
Twitter,
shit in the
Twitch.
description.
Yeah.
My
Yo, when is it? Where is it?
Yo,
at, bro?
when's the OnlyFans?
Yo,
Yeah, bro. Oh, yo, by the way, fun fact about that real quick.
Oh
just,
no,
just
we're
real
not
quick.
talking about
So
that.
you
We
remember
are
that
not.
cash to be outside, girl?
yeah,
Oh,
oh no,
what?
no.
No, no, no,
I'm not
no,
gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about that specifically. But that everyone who subscribed apparently is now on the FBI watch list.
Bruh.
Really?
Wow.
We're not talking
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
that's
All
what I heard.
Jonathan,
That's what I
go.
heard.
Nice.
I only got my Twitter to show. So
I'm not
go
doing
follow
that.
me.
All right, no Twitter link for.
Wow, what a
Hey.
big boy.
Not for. I'm kidding.
Wow.
No
Hey,
more.
but you know what?
Bro.
We done
be like
gamers.
that.
Alright, so now
Yeah,
the next
true.
podcast is when we talk
Oh, by the way,
about
I
51
forgot. As for
Clubhouse
my
games.
stuff, you'll find in the description, even though you're already
Yo.
on here. But let's be real. Exactly. Because
You're
I have
already
to
watching
show
it. Why do you need to show yourself? It's already here.
Bada
Bada
bing, bada
boom.
boom. All right, guys.
Para bing, para boom.
Yeah, you're.
All right,
anyways,
Joker's joy
Baba
of
Great day,
Fortnite.
great night,
There you
whenever
go.
you're
Oh
watching this.
no.
Peace out, boys.